Look at all the bees. Look at all the bees. They love these arugula flowers. They just love them, love them, love them. Love them, love them, love them. Look at these little guys. Oh, you can hear them. Oh, the little cuties. Look at the little cuties. So many. So many. Thank goodness none of them have fallen in the pool. Look at that. Oh, I want to show you something. We got some new sprouts. There's some more arugula. I gotta get some of those weeds out of there. Look at this. Look at these. All these little things sprouting. So excited. Look at this one. Ooh. Isn't it pretty? My goodness. My goodness. Look at this one. Ooh. There's the Thai basil. She's doing good. She's doing really good in there. I think this is an avocado, her friend. Her friend avocado. And that's Miss Thai basil. And her friend avocado. Thai basil, avocado. Thai basil, avocado. So far, nothing here. Probably gonna have to water that. Hopefully the sprinklers are working good. I gotta test them out. Here's some basil. Hey, Kane. Come on, Kane. What you doing? Ah, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Look at this. This is the palm tree. Look at that. Woo. Hello, palm tree. Very woody. Woody, woody, woody. Hello? 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 Look at, this is my cilantros. My cilantros. And my black mint tui is right there. So I planted some shishito peppers in there. I don't know. I don't think that's it. I think that's just a weed growing. But I'm watering. That's a transplanted wildflower, just an orange flower. Looks like it's trying to do good. Came out of this area here. This is my lemon. Hi, Colton. How are you? You can grow weeds really good, Benty? Here, professional. So jealous. Thank you. Yes, and here's some pretty flowers here. And these are like I can't wait. So I seeded these here, and I just threw them all in, and they fell between the rocks, and then they started growing. They open during the day, and then they close at night. You can barely keep them. Are you kidding, Kane? Are you kidding? You can't keep a cactus alive, mister? Really? You see how I'm standing with my arm on my hip? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? They barely take any water, Kane. My goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Your thumb is not green. You're so funny. You're so funny. I wanted to show you guys something. I discovered a nest in the tree. It's outside my window, and I noticed a hole in the tree, and I'm like, what the heck? I thought maybe it's a woodpecker. Maybe the woodpecker picked a hole in the wood. And then I thought, it's like a round hole. And then I was watching, and I saw a bird was trying to get in there, like flying. And then another bird like came over and like, shooed him away. And then it like jumped in the hole, and I'm like, what? That bird was way bigger than that hole. What the heck's going on? What the heck's going? What's going on over here? So I'm working my way over there to show you. To show you. See my shadow with my hat. Hello. John P. Brother. John P. John P. Thanks for the store video. Thank you. That was so cool to see all that stuff. Oh my God, that was so cool. I like, you gotta tell me how that black pork tastes. Brother, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me how that black pork tastes. Look what we got. We got this bike. I don't know how to get in it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get in it for a second. So I'm gonna try not to break my leg. We're gonna get in this. Woo, I'm doing a wheelie. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Hold on. We gotta somebody play that song. Hayes GCPS OSD. Woo, that's a big mouthful. Woo, my goodness. Yeah, so there's a bird nest. Brother, okay, back to the bird nest later. Brother, you gotta tell me, I've never ever seen black pork. I'm interested. I would like to see video of that. I'm in live. Is it too fast? Is it? Where's the resistance? Where's the resistance? Where's the resistance? No, doesn't hurt my knees. Mr. B just came out, guys. Mr. B. Mr. B made a wonderful lunch. He, he made a baguette with brie and blueberries in the oven. Oh my God. I have to pedal extra long for that one. Oh my God. Thanks for going live, girl. I know a guy named Puerco Loco. No, really, John P. He went to the store, and I've never seen this. He showed some. He was in the meat section, and he showed something called black pork. And I was like, what the heck? I've never seen that before. That was so cool. That was so freaking. I've never seen that before. John P., you gotta tell me how that tastes. Like, is it any different than regular pink pork? I would like to know. Okay, let me see. Hi, Masha. Hi. I'm trying. Okay. All right. It's really nice weather right now. It's like 80 degrees, and my scarf. All right. Okay. Hi, Roger. Have you guys checked out the new emojis? WTF Mike said, "Are we supposed to call you boss?" I didn't mean it like that. Oh God, I would never say, "My name is boss." Not like that. Never. Everyone's the boss. I definitely am not the boss of anybody, anything, ever. So yesterday I went live right after the dentist. Whew, I'm gonna have to take this off soon. Um, and I don't remember uh, taking a swig of moonshine. Who had told me to do that? They're like, oh, it's, it's, an, it's an antiseptic, they said. It'll help infection, they said. And can you believe it? I freaking did it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, I thought it was cute because you know how you see in music videos the big old gold chain with the big dollar sign. I was like, I'm gonna put a big gold chain with a big coffee sign. It was meant to be a joke. Kind of funny, cute. Definitely not expecting anybody to call me boss. I just want to rectify that from the rear. Rectify that. Make sure you guys know that that's not what I mean. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, let me try to get out of this. Oh, this machine. Hold on. Hold on. This is going to be a doozy. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get my leg out here. Ah. Hold on. Try not to, try not to fall over. Okay. You guys want to see a nest? Whew. All right. I'm pumped up now. Pumped up. Look. Okay, I've been watching this hole for a while. I've been staring at the hole like this. Staring at it. I'm like, what is that? What is it? What can that be? I wonder what it is. so I'll show you. Hold on. Hold on a second. All right. Make sure the phone is tight so it doesn't fall at me. Right there. See that? See that? That's a freaking nest. It's a nest. Yeah, it's bigger than I thought. Holy cow. I didn't know it was so big. It just must have happened while I was in my travels. The nest. It's a nest, Roger. That's a nest. Look at that. Yeah, I thought it was the woodpecker. I don't know how they did that so fast in the tree. Isn't that cool? I saw a whole bird go in there, bigger than the hole. So that's the hole. That's like a nice little nest in there. It's crazy. And this tree over here, these are called hopseed trees. This is a hopseed bush. It's supposed to grow into a bush, but I trained it into a tree. I just kept letting it grow and just cutting the branches. And now we kind of shape them. They shade this area now. Well needed. Pecker hole. That is a pecker hole. Hi, Nancy. Where's that little pecker? He's around somewhere. I'll have to show you my pecker when I get a chance. That little pecker. Oh my gosh, can't believe you made me say that. Okay, so see these right here? Look. Come on, focus, camera, focus. Oh. They're past the pollen stage. Okay, so that's not what's making me sneeze. Here's some flowers. Here's a mullein. That's a mullein rosette. Here's some flowers. Some flowers. Show you the little pecker. He's not around right now. This is the cayenne bush. This is the cayenne. And here's some. This is the little chili that I put in my pocket and burned my leg off. And my leg grew back after that. But I burned my leg off. But these are, something's been eating the leaves. Something is having a bad day in the restroom. See how small? This is a cayenne. Hi, Norman. How are you, pretty lady? How's Raymond? There's a new growth right there. Oh, here's some fresh flowers. Those are gonna be new little chilies. This is why we love the bees. And look at the size of this aloe vera, guys. So I planted this here, and it's struggling to stay upright. But look at the size of this thing. This thing is huge. That's an aloe vera. You're great. All right. Hey, Night Rider, how you doing? It is. Look at it. Is pretty big. Here's a cactus that I brought from the mountain where I used to live. It was a tiny little, just tiny like this, and it was one little stalk, and it used to like move, like it used to follow the sun around the room. I brought it home here, my new home, planted it, and it grew, and that's half of it. And here's the other half because it grew really big, and I had to put it and separate it. But here's a new little one. Good to see you guys. Here's some basil. I got basil growing all over the place. I got Thai basil now and regular basil. So I pulled all those pups out, and they've been sitting out for weeks, and they're still alive. I just don't know where to put them yet. I'll find a home for them. This is just a weed. There's some nice grass growing. I usually would pull that. But the cat likes to eat that, so I'm gonna leave that for the cat. And that's his little litter box. That's the cat's litter box for outside. This is our little fire pit area. So yeah, I noticed the that nest in the tree there. It's crazy how it's perfectly hollow. And you know, I never seen any droppings or anything, wood chips or anything coming out of that. There's nothing on the ground. So I don't know when they did that. But I think it's kind of like, I think it's one of those birds, which is possibly a starling. The females are brown, and I believe the males are black. But they're a beautiful bird. They make a beautiful song. But I believe that might be Mama close by watching the nest. Because I also noticed right here is a broken shell. So I think that something hatched, and they throw the shells out. They throw the shells. I find shells usually in springtime. I'll find shells all over the lawn, like you know, all over the lawn, and so I think it's about that time of year. Looks like a regular blackbird. Oh gosh, these are real pretty. They have a pretty song. The ones that are brown, I know that those are starlings. I always thought, I'll do some more research, but I always thought the males were black because the females are brown. But I could be wrong, yeah. I used to have a starling that I saved from the wild, and she was my best friend. And I really love those birds. But I'm pretty sure the black ones are the males. But I'll check that. I'll check that and see. Oh, doesn't that look good, guys? Come on, let's all jump in. If we all jump in, we'll warm up the pool, and then it won't be cold anymore. We can warm up the pool. The more the better. the, the more the better. Yes, I just wanted to show you that the rue dropped a bunch of seeds below it. This is the rue. I got a ton of little rue babies growing. Oh, I'm so excited. If I grab some of these, I can transplant them and put them elsewhere because they make a nice bush. And here's the little bee. The bees like it. Oh, the regular flies like it, like the flowers too. I don't know what they're eating from the flowers, but it has a really unique smell. This plant. Yeah, I'll still look it up though, Roger, because I'm curious myself. Because I believe that the males are black and the females are brown, but I'll look it up. I will look it up. But once these flowers are done at the end of their cycle, um, the little pods. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Do you see these little pods that look like Venus flytraps? That's where the seeds are. That's where the seeds are stored. These little pods. Come on. Focus. Aren't those cool? Some crazy looking pod, huh? That's where the seeds are at. And they've dropped since last season. And there's a bunch of little babies. I purchased this from California, and this thing was kind of looking sad for a while, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I just gave it some fertilizer, and it came right back, and it's doing really good now. It kind of took over where the basil was at, but the basil went to seed, and I got so much of it. I got so much basil. I'm gonna have to pull all that out. I'm sure it's gonna regrow in there. I'm sure the seeds fell in there. Oh, you got an eastern blue bird's nesting. You like that, Night Rider? You like the root? Isn't the flower pretty? It kind of looks like lace. The flowers kind of look like lace. Just pretty. And it has a very distinctive smell. This is great. My mom was right. She said to put this in marinades, and you can't even taste it, but it gives a great flavor. And I planted this Aztec mint. So it's used in Mexico. They use it in their marinades, but it hasn't sprouted yet. But I did. It's called a black mint. Tui. Tui. I planted it right there. Hopefully it grows. That thing will grow 5 foot tall. So that'd be nice if it kind of grew right here. It'd be perfect. And then I think I threw an avocado seed in the back over there. But we'll see. We'll see what grows. We'll see what grows here. I planted in this area some shishito peppers. But the cilantro's sprouted. Those are already sprouted. And I planted pansies over there. It looks like there's a few little tiny sprouts that maybe them. They're really tiny seeds. We throw eggshells in our garden, so this is good stuff. Just throw your eggshells in the garden like that, and just spread it all around. It's good stuff. Your coffee grounds, your eggshells, perfect. So yeah, this is Outdoors with Susie B. Outdoors with Susie B. Wearing her funny hat. My funny hat. So it's nice today. Oh, I didn't show you. I think you guys seen all my alyssums already. I gotta trim those down. And I gotta trim these arugulas down too eventually. I just want them to finish their cycle because the bees love the flowers. So, and there's gonna be a ton of seeds too. There's gonna be a ton of seeds of those arugulas. They're growing everywhere. My hubby's like, they're gonna be everywhere. I like it. We eat it. I eat it. It's good. There's some ladybug amoeba thing. Here, let me show you. Like little eggs. Those are gonna be ladybugs. So let me see. See that right there? Let me get this out of the way. See that? That's a ladybug egg. That's gonna be ladybugs. So that's the first stage. They're a very ugly bug, but they're black and red, and that's the first stage. Once they grow bigger, they'll morph. They'll morph into ladybugs, but they look like to me, they look like a freaking like a bug tank. They look like a tank. They're just like big and bulky, and they got like a tail, and they're kind of long, not too long, but that's the first stage, and then they go through another stage. After the second stage, they become the ladybug, and they do look kind of bulky and ugly, and you're like, ooh, that's an ugly bug, but that's actually a ladybug, and there's several of those in the arugula, so that's their home. So I don't want to disturb that until they're finished their cycle. Hi, Super Dave. How you doing? We got some clear skies out right now. It's beautiful. Look at how pretty our skies are. Just really nice. Good to see you, Super Dave. Thanks for popping in. Night Rider says, I just finished my mini greenhouse, tied everything down, planted beans, made a bird's nest, and waiting to do a few more things out there. Spring is in the air, using it to air out clothes, etc. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Night Rider. Is that chicken wire you have over the top of your garden? Yes, Roger. It is chicken wire. You know what? You know why, Roger? It's to keep the cats out of there from digging, using it as their litter box. So he has his own litter box over in that corner over there. So I don't want him doing that in the flowers and the veggies either. Everything that I'm growing, I have chicken wire over the soil to keep him out of there from digging. He can lay in it all he wants, but he can't dig in there. John P., I really enjoyed your grocery store video. That was awesome. Thanks for showing that. Thank you very much. I really appreciated it. I really like to see all the different things that you have there, the cheeses and a few of the things I seen on your shelf that are on our shelves. That was like that Presidente cheese. It looks like brie. It's brie cheese. I was like, that's what we got. And then a lot of the other stuff, it wasn't very familiar, but neat to see. It is very nice out right now. It's very nice today. That's some arugula right there. That's all arugula. It all planted itself. And I got some more in that pot right there with some lavender. So it's a nice day today. It's really nice. Those flowers over there, I want to fill up that whole corner. All that I want to fill with those flowers and just get that full. So it might be next season. I'm going to wait for those flowers to go to seed, and then I'm going to spread them more around there and try to get that whole area full of those orange flowers. It would be just awesome. Some of the yards here are full of those here in the neighborhood. John P says, love you, Raymond. Hugs to you and Norma. Roger says, hey, Raymond. Night Rider's laughing. Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful day. So we had my hubby made a baguette, with brie and blueberries, and he put it in the oven. And we had slices of salami and a salad. That was our lunch. And I'm debating. I think I might do a flatbread pizza tonight, but I'm gonna make the dough with yogurt and flour. Oh, that's the best. We have these little things of yogurt because I don't need a lot of yogurt for the enzymes in the stomach and all the probiotics. I eat kimchi for that, but I don't do that with yogurt. But I really like the yogurt dough. I really like the yogurt dough, and it's so soft and oh, it's so nice. It makes a perfect flatbread. And all it is just the yogurt and the flour mixture. I have to look up the recipe. I'm pretty sure that's all it is, but you can add like sun-dried tomatoes in there. You can add um, like nuts. I have sunflower seeds. I may add that. I may add sun-dried tomatoes. I may add some fresh basil. Um, what else could you add to that? You know, I could add arugula to it. I got a ton of arugula everywhere. And I got to plant my catnip seeds too for the cat because the little plant that I found growing, the little ooh, I can't say the word. The little suckers, they ate it and annihilated that whole. They're still turning the rocks over there where the catnip was growing. I was so mad. I was like, oh, I was trying to. I should have covered that. Should have protected it. Because the catnip grows really big and bushy, if you let it. And it was so small on the. I'm gonna go look over there. It was just a little baby plant, and I know my cat didn't do it because he just likes to lay near it. I think it was one of the neighbor cats or wild cat. Yeah, I don't see any more growing. I was so bummed. I was so bummed. And they're still throwing the rocks out of here. Bastards. Bastards. Just throw all the rocks all over the place like this is their playground. Look at here's some more arugula. This is crazy. Look at the size of those arugula. They're growing right out of the rocks. This is some good stuff. Make sure there's no bugs. This stuff. So good for you. Good stuff. Spicy. Ooh. It's like eating a radish. Holy moly. Spicy. If you like apple cider vinegar, if you purchase it with the mother, it is also very good for the probiotics. Oh, can use in dressings, but also take it just a little half shot glass of it. Oh, for the health, for health. Yeah, we have apple cider vinegar. Vinegar. We have apple cider vinegar. Vinegar. Yeah, I do the kimchi, and they make that in pill form now too. Have you seen that, Night Rider? Have you seen the apple cider vinegar in pill form? I don't know how they do that, but yeah, we have that. I know it's very beneficial for the body. There's so many bees in the flowers of the arugula. What's everybody doing today? Anything fun? It's a nice day. I bet some people have snow still, huh? People have snow. Peekaboo. Hi, Stuart. How are you? I got a runny nose from yesterday. I don't know what happened at the dentist. I vaguely remember I had a mask on, like a oxygen mask, and it feels like because if I had that, I don't know if I had it on for 3 hours, but it felt like I had been you know when you rub your nose and you rub it raw. Well, I have that feeling right here in this area. So I don't know if the mask was like rubbing my face. I don't know, but it feels like kind of tender here, like tender. And then I was sneezing a lot yesterday, but I just went and checked the hopsy tree, and there's no pollen in that tree. I thought maybe the pollen was causing my sneezing. There's no pollen. That's why I was shaking the branch over there. So I don't know. I don't know what brought on the sneezing fit. Hi, Miss Joyax. How you doing? Good to see you. Unless you make it yourself. Maybe it wasn't oxygen you got. well, well, well. I know I was sedated slightly, but I don't know. They put oxygen on me. Maybe it was like laughing gas, but I don't know. Maybe it was that happy gas stuff. It's all a blur. I, hey, as long as I can't remember the drilling and the construction being done in my mouth, that's all that matters. I was just not complaining at all, at all. I just noticed a few extra things, like my nose was tender right here, because I know they kept telling me take a deep breath, take a deep breath. I'm like, all right. Then when I got home, Mike tells me, go swig some moonshine. I didn't even know that even happened till I went and watched that video. I was like, really, Mike? Thanks, Mike. I know he meant well, right? If he would have told me to do a handstand, I probably would have tried. Oh, God, thank God. Don't do that, guys. I won't go live anymore after dental procedures. Seriously. Coffee flavored whiskey. No, so I came home and went live, and I was still in the twilight state. And after I closed the live, I must have just set my phone down and passed out for 6 hours. And I woke up and I'm like, oh, it's getting dark. What happened? what happened? What's going on? Hi, Nancy. You missed it. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, it was funny. Because honestly, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember swigging the moonshine and using it as mouthwash. I don't remember that. I even went to the bathroom and spit it out like mouthwash. So I don't remember. I remember playing with the moon pie background. I don't remember the kittens background, vaguely the kittens, but I do remember the moon pie background that I was laughing at. I was calling it my pillow. That was crazy. That was crazy yesterday. Susie was what? Susie was away with the blue flea. The blue flea, that's a new one. I remember the Putty Tap background. I remember when you came. Well, I had to watch the video this morning because I'm like, what did I do? What happened? Thank goodness I went members only because if like the whole world would have seen that. Honestly, I went in with another account and I couldn't watch the video. So I don't know if it's only when you're live and you catch it, you could see it, but if you're not a member, you just can't chat. I haven't been able to test that theory yet. Does anybody know? Remember, Stuart, you and Mike were talking about it. So I don't know. If it's not a member, you can watch it, but you can't be in the chat, or you cannot watch it at all. I don't know, because I went in after the video with my other art account, and I couldn't even watch the video if you're not a member. So I don't know if it has to be live to watch it to catch it, but just not be part of the chat. Yeah, but it was through another account though, and I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch the video because it said members only. Need to be a member, then can watch. Right, but if I'm live, like let's say I start a new live and I do members only, could anybody on YouTube see what the video is, or will it say members only? Will it not let them watch? Right, right. But remember, you and Mike were talking about it, Stuart. So if I'm live, can anybody watch, just not participate in the chat? Because I remember. Well, when I watched it, you guys were talking about that in the chat. It will say members only. Right. Yeah. So not everybody could see my live, right? Thank goodness. Not not. I don't mean anything bad, but I was not in a state of um what is it called? What's the word? I was not in the state of um sense sense. I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. Ah, it's so pretty today. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today's Wednesday. It's trash day. Uh, my mouth feels better. My jaw was really sore yesterday. Because I know they put something in my mouth to help keep it open. And I think that brace, sorry, that brace kind of went in, and I think it was really pinching on my gum. And I think it just kind of, it's kind of just made it sore. It feels like someone punched me in the face. Only members can watch the only members live. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, not everybody can see it, right? I'm gonna be doing more. I'll try to shake in some more members only lives. It'll be like more. I'll try to shake in more of those. Yes. So I gotta go find that recipe to make the yogurt flatbread, and I'm gonna get creative with it. I'll take a picture of it, or I might go live. I'm not sure. I am not sure. What's everybody? Anybody got plans for the rest of this hump day? Hump day? How dare you leave us non-members out of your shenanigans? Well, it's to keep the trolls out for sure. You know who popped in? Does anybody remember? Oh gosh. I went live real late last night. Till like 2:30 in the morning. Uh, oh gosh, I just forgot. I just forgot the name. Son of a biscuits. Son of a biscuits. Uh, shoot. If anybody's in here from SOR, you'll know who I'm talking about. But it was a name I hadn't seen in a long time. Anyways, what does it say? Come on, Mary Cook. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, I was just showing the garden and I was showing the birds just made like a really neat little nest in the tree, in the mulberry tree. And I was showing my arugula and my new cilantros and the Thai basil that I transplanted out of the Aero garden into the pot in a new condo. Gave it a new condo, VIP, everything. It's got a nice new house. And there was an Indian blanket flower that I showed, and some new sproutlings that I planted. Those may be wildflowers, or they may be. Those aren't beans. I know those aren't the beans I planted. So there may be beans later on sprouting, but I planted bush beans in that, and those look like those those sproutlings looked way different than a bush bean sproutling. They were way too small. They almost looked like shoot, I may have planted. You know what I think they are? Shoot. You know what I also planted in there just to see what grows first? I planted radishes in there. Those were radish sprouts. That's what a radish sprouts look like. Now that I think of it. Because I gave the first ones a couple weeks to sprout. But these are radish sprouts. Look, I'll show you. This is what radish looks like when it's sprouting. Those are radishes. So when they get bigger, I'll have to separate them or thin them out. But these are radish sprouts. There's a lot of little flies in there. I don't like that. I don't like that. I gotta put something in here. Now I planted some wild seeds in there too. Wildflowers. Those darn little flies. So I gotta get down and do some weeds, pull some weeds. There's little weeds strewn in here. Oh my gosh. The dandelions. Gosh. So anybody got plans for the weekend? Anything fun? Anything fun? I got my hair in a bun, so it's making my hat not fit right. It's not fitting right. Be sure to hit that like button, everyone, if you haven't. Thank you, Roger. If you're having some fun, hit that like button. I need to get a little bell and push that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. Is it good stuff, the weeds? Dandelion, sure, you can make tea. Hey, John P. brother, I found some ginseng coffee. It comes in little packets with cream and sugar. And you just add hot water. Oh, I gotta shave my legs. You guys don't you dare look at my legs. Don't you dare. I'm probably going to Boogersville this weekend. What you gonna be picking over there, Ben T? The best tea is Ben T, and he's going to Boogerville. He'll be picking on something. Really, Ben T? I was talking about the kind of weeds that make you happy. Oh yeah. You know what makes me happy? My hubby, and being out here in the yard. That makes me so happy. So happy. That other stuff is used for anger management, but I found ashwagandha. I know what you were talking about, Mr. Roger. Mr. Moonshine Kool-Aid. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Susie's happy place. It is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you could turn an ugly area into a paradise with bunch of plants. Bunch of plants, a water feature, some fruit trees, a fruit tree or several, and you'll have yourself a nice little paradise. Coffee is Susie's happy place. Yes, it is. That's my dessert. Coffee is my dessert place. My dessert time. It's like so I went through the cocktail phase, the bar. Now I'm doing the coffee, the foo-foo coffee phase. I think that'll probably last for a long time because it's so yummy. And I don't have a hangover with it either. I don't get a hangover. I see you. So nice. I wish the pool was warm so I can jump in. We would be in the pool. You can build a box and get a bunch of cans. Run a hose through it to the pump and get heat like that, or you can run a hose on top of the roof and zigzag it all over the roof, run it down in through the pump into the pool. That could warm up the pool too, but we haven't done it. Yep, yippee, joy, joy. I'm not much fun anymore. I don't do happy weed, caffeine, etc. Oh, you're fun, Venti. Yes, you are. You're plenty fun. You have a joke for me, Stuart? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I love a joke. What the heck? BJ's adventures, misadventures. He does pizza jokes now on his. I gotta get to his channel. I've been trying to make my rounds. How do you make a pool table laugh? How do you make a pool table laugh? I don't know. How do you make a pool table laugh? Hi, Julie. How you doing, pretty? How you doing, pretty? Miss Joyax was in here earlier. John, my brother. Okay, how do you make a pool table laugh? What's the answer? A pool table laugh. Okay, I'm riddled with suspense. look at all those emojis. My goodness, he's blowing it up. Woo! Look at all those good-looking emojis. How do you like the boss one? What do you guys think about the boss, the coffee boss? I think it's cute. The hello with the mustache, that's cute too. Did he tell us the answer? Tickle is... Oh, Stuart. 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 You just wanted me to say that out loud, didn't you? Why I oughta... Oh, fine. Lab green is cute. You like the lab, the caffeine formula? Isn't that cool? Let me see. Yeah, yeah. I had to take off the I had to change the St. Patty's Day ones. So I wanted to change them. And the Let's Eat one, that's a big, big, huge bowl of spaghettis. And the mustache hello, that one's cute. Uh, and thank you to Kathy Bates, Miss Kathy. She was the next member that I needed to create a new emoji. That's where I created the boss coffee one. It doesn't mean me being the boss. It's just boss. Like you can come in and say you're the boss or you're sporting boss. I don't know. It doesn't mean me. I never try to be the boss. Only if you put me in charge, but I still don't say I'm the boss. That just feels weird. But in playing and joking and stuff, it's fun. I'd be like, who's your daddy? But I'm not a man. So who's your mama? Who's your mama? Balls to you, too, Ben. What did I miss? What did I miss? Balls. You're just trying to make me say that, huh? South Park talks about balls. The sweet salty balls. sweet, sweet salty balls. Um, the salty balls. Chef wrote a song about them. I know. Come on, just sing it for us, Benty. I know you know it. I know you know the song. My chocolate salty balls. How does it go? I forgot the rhythm. Chocolate salty balls. How does it go? Chocolate salty balls. It's just balls. Oh, just balls? Oh, oh, I don't know. Please, please, please take a note of this, guys. Do not mix coffee and Red Bull together. You'll start to see noises. Oh my god, coffee and Red Bull? Are you kidding me? Is that a martini? That reminds me, I'm supposed to be showing you guys an espresso martini. But yeah, I would never do Red Bull and coffee. That doesn't sound very good, unless there's a lot of cream in there. Like a little bit of Red Bull, more coffee, but who is doing that, Stuart? That's not good. I've got the complete South Park series on DVD, says Roger. It's caffeine martini. Yes. Hi, Frankie. How are you doing? Oh, it's a joke? Okay. Whew. Yeah, it doesn't sound very enticing. Doesn't sound very good. But it does remind me of the espresso martini with the, I don't have any, with the little coffee beans on top. I don't think I have coffee beans. I don't think I have coffee beans. I'm gonna have to get some. I have candied coffee beans, but those won't float. I think those are too heavy for the foam. I think it needs to be coffee bean. See noises and hear colors. Oh my gosh, for sure. For sure. Okay. You hear oranges and see through my ears? Hi, Vance. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see ya. What you doing? Yeah, that was crazy yesterday. Uh, they were putting this is what I do remember. They were putting some Vaseline on my lips at the dentist. I think this was after because my lips got really dry. And I remember saying, after they were putting them on my lips, she was putting it on for me. And I said, "Okay, you want me to turn over now?" And they were all laughing. I remember that. That's the only thing I remember. I don't remember the ride home, our conversation with my hubby. I don't remember that. Uh, he was telling me about he went nearby to a little cute little restaurant, and he had breakfast waiting for me. And went to another place. Went to several places. It was 3 hours. He was like here and there. He was a little busy little bee. A little shopping here, a little shopping. Susie, say no more. Vaseline on the lips says it all. I'm telling you. Susie, are you in Canada? No. I'm in Arizona. I'm just wearing my hat so I don't have to curl my hair. So I don't have to brush my hair. The guys do it all the time. So do the girls. They don't want to do their hair, they put a hat on. This is my version of a hat. This hat. I tip my hat to you. Arizona, basically Canada. Okay. All right, sure, whatever you say. Whatever you say, Vanch. Yeah, yeah, it's close enough. Close enough. It's nice today, though. It's 80 degrees today. Feels there's like a light breeze, and it's a real cool breeze. Nice. So I'm wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt. Arizona, Mexico. Yeah, pretty much. Habenti. Arizona, Ontario. Right? Yeah, that was crazy yesterday. You want me to turn over? Oh my god, they were all laughing. Ah, that's all I remember. Shoot! What else happened? Crazy. Crazy times. Crazy times. See? It's fun when you could have fun at the dentist. Not come out of there all traumatized and ready for battle. What's everybody gonna do for dinner? Anybody doing anything fun for dinner? I just saw Man Burglar's channel. He just did a turkey burger and a beef burger from Trader Joe's. He says that looked really good, Man Burglar. If you're watching, so I'm thinking about maybe a flatbread pizza. I don't know. Nothing sounds really good. Those darn shrimp that John P showed on his video. Holy moly, those were as big as your leg. No, about they were big though. They were the tiger prawns. Those were big. Those were big freaking shrimp. Holy moly, those looked good. Shoot, two of those on a skewer is a whole meal right there. I just did a leftover surprise plate. Venti. What was leftovers? Mmm. We had to freeze because my hubby bought some fried chicken a few days back, and then we made the corned beef. I keep messing it up. We had corned beef. We made corned beef on St. Patty's Day. And so we had all this fried chicken, and so we had to freeze it. And then we had curry curry chicken that was from the day prior. So we had to freeze that. Then we had all this, well, it wasn't a whole lot, but it was corned beef. It didn't last 2 days. That went quick. I definitely would like to do that again and make more of it and freeze that. That is the best stuff ever. Oh my God. Yeah, that didn't last long at all. The fried chicken was good, but we both agreed that it wasn't salted enough. The meat was like bland under the uh, the fried gosh darn it, the battered the fried part of the fried chicken. Even that, it didn't have any flavor. It's like they forgot the freaking salt. And this was Church's chicken too, and it's usually good. It's usually darn good, finger licking good. But this time it was bland. The batter didn't have no flavor. The chicken, the meat didn't have any flavor. It was weird. So I don't know. That batch might get thrown out. Or I can make a chicken salad with it. I shouldn't waste food. I can make a chicken salad and then throw that into another recipe that I know of. Shh. What are you shushing about, Vansh? What you been up to, Vansh? Chicken lasagna, pizza, and strawberries. Venti, you're so crazy. Microwave to perfection. You're so crazy. That sounds delicious. Just get a dough and throw that all inside and make a calzone with that. And don't forget the whipped creams on the strawberries. We got we got some whipped creams because I was out. Yeah, I don't know. Pizza kind of sounded good. We have salami. I think we have pepperonis. We have bell peppers. I wanted something different. That's goodness for the microwave. Yeah, that was interesting. Spit it out. The baguette with brie and blueberries baked into it. That was good. I don't know, maybe a sausage pizza. Cooking supremacy. Hi, Julie. Trying to figure out dinner, Julie. What are you gonna have? What are you having, Julie? So we got lettuce, we got bell peppers, we got different kinds of meats. We got steak, I got lamb. Oh yeah, I had to freeze that lamb too. That was a lot of lamb. So I got cooked lamb. I could make. No, I don't have the dough for it. Darn it! I was gonna say I could make a dumpling soup. I could make a lamb dumpling soup. Dumpling. Not a dumpling. Silly. It's a wonton. A wonton soup. You can put anything inside. Uh, could be lamb and cabbage. I don't know what sounds good. Roger, I want to believe you. What did Roger say? Yep, cream, that's been whipped real good. Roger. Roger. Make sure you put some on top of your moonshine Kool-Aid. Nancy. I don't know. Nothing sounds good. I guess I'm not hungry enough right now. I just had that arugula. I think that killed my appetite. Killed all my taste buds. So spicy. I mean, you could eat the arugula even after it flowers. It doesn't get woody. I mean, the stems do, but it still gets new growth on it. You can eat it. You can eat it the whole time. There's so many bees on that. You got brain teaser for us? Stuart has a brain teaser for us. Go ahead, Stuart. What is it? From A to B, how do you get C? From A to B, how do you get C? C. Like to C to C. A and B. I don't know. That's a really mind boggler. Used to be some local restaurants here in eastern Kentucky that would put ground beef on the pizza along with regular toppings. The pizza would be around 1 to 2 inches thick. Whoa. Oh, on a boat? Hey, that's a good one, CP. Good answer, good answer. CP by boat is correct. Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Good job, CP. How do you get... What? From A to B, how do you get to C? By boat. Awesome. Those are great pizzas. Yeah, Roger, those sound like deep dishes. 1 to 2 inches thick. Holy moly. That's 2 of these. So from here to here is an inch. So that's 2 of those. 2 of those big... Stop it! 2 of those bad boys. 2 of these. CB, stop showing off, Nancy says. Mmm. Yeah, shoot, what else is there to make? Pizza does sound good, huh? You know what sounds really good is some spaghetti. I think we have a baguette left. I can make toasty points. You guys know what toasty points are, right? You get a baguette and slice it and make little breads, and then you put butter on there, and then some Parmesan cheese, and then put that in the oven for a little bit. Ow! And the flies are biting me, guys. Little, and then you bake those, and then you put them on your side of your plate with your spaghetti. But I know we have ground beef. I don't know if whatever noodles you got too, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be just whatever noodles. Spaghetti or pizza? What happened? Susie, now, don't start thinking of inches. CP stop short. Okay, I read that. CP stop short up. Don't start thinking of inches. I know I am now. Nancy, get your mind above the belly button, please. No, that's a sewing thing. That's a sewing thing that my mama taught me. She said, if you don't have a measuring tape, just use your thumb. She said, that's an inch. And I was like, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we always eyeball things, so you don't want me to do your carpentry because I wouldn't use a measuring tape. I'd just eyeball everything, and everything would probably be crooked. But when it comes to sewing, the thumb inch works for me. You have no idea. She tells Stuart, oh, need to get a tow truck to get that chat out of the ditch. Right? We're in the ditch. It's too late. We're in the ditch. I got an idea, Nancy. You're just as bad as me. That's so cute. It's nice to have fun. So fun. Another one of our palm fronds blew down today. I'm like, what the heck? My hubby had to cut it down. Another one. And there's some new ones growing up. Those trees are weird. Those seeds are on the way too, by the way, Mike. Mike! I'm gonna send those off tomorrow. Uh, so let me see if I can show you guys how these palm fronds grow out of itself. It's crazy. Let me put my shoes on. I'll show you. Um, they just literally pop up like hair off of your head, like like hair on the head. Uh-oh. I gotta be careful what I'm saying. We're still above the belly button, guys. My goodness gracious. Can't take myself anywhere. Yeah. So let me look at these seeds though, cause I want to make sure these seeds are dry before I send them to Mr. Moik. Moik. Okay, let me see. Let's check on these seeds real quick. Okay, so these are the seeds. So I think they're pretty dry already. Yeah, one of them will still have some flesh on it. They're pretty dry. Man, you just pop that in the soil, and that thing will start growing like crazy. Want some mullein seeds? Want some arugula seeds? So yeah, I'm sending those out tomorrow in a padded envelope so they don't get crushed. Let me show you how these palm fronds grow. So, okay, there's the palm tree. Now see that? That right there? That's the top of a new frond coming out. See how it just pops out of there? It's crazy. That one just fell. Oh, my hubby cut it. But that's what it looks like. The new one's coming. They just pop out. They just pop out like they just pop out. It's crazy. They pop right out of itself. You see that? The new ones do. These are called royal palms. They're a beautiful tree. California. It's Arizona, bench. It's Arizona 80. Arizona 80. Yeah, that's how the new palms come out. And those things, oh my god, oh he already threw them away. I was gonna show you the freaking 12-inch needles that from the frond. You could do some damage with that, one of those. Just like put some just like you could make I don't know what you can do. You could do some damage. There's some really sharp needles on those palm fronds. Crazy. He's all oh, who's leaving? Let me see. Trapmaster, just support, no comment for me. True crime. Hi, true crime fan. Where are you? You gotta go charge your phone, just in case we lose power. I'll be back soon. We got a storm. Oh, everybody. Let's hope true crime doesn't get impacted severely or hardly at all by the storm. Where have you been, true crime? Who was I was telling somebody just was it last week about you? They were into true crime. They were into crime, and I'm like, you would love true crime. Who was it, guys? Do you guys remember the conversation? Was it just in my head? I just found out coconuts are not the same as the palm tree. Can you grow coconuts there, Susie? I haven't seen any. Honestly, I haven't seen any. I don't hear anybody talking about coconuts here. And yeah, you're right, they are different. They're like longer like those trees over there. Like the coconuts, they're like more like those long trees over there. Those like those palm trees, but they're I don't know if they're actually palms, but I haven't heard of anybody growing coconuts here. I'll look around though. I'll ask around. Bench, nobody is disturbing me, she says. Nancy says. Wait, what happened? Yeah, Nancy says she's praying for you too, true crime. What happened? Tell me who is the... Oh. Bench, yeah, nobody's disturbing Nancy. We're just having fun. You're so jealous. I have a fake palm tree in my backyard in my pool. Is it the light up one? Because then I'm jealous. Now you have one that I don't have. Yeah, we got a pool bench. Have you guys seen Chanda's latest walking video? She's all... She's all... what's that song? Where it says... does it go something like... Hot, hot, yeah... What is that song? Looking for some hot stuff. Is that the song? I can't get the rhythm right. Darn it. That sucks. You're thinking igloo too, huh, Vanch? No lights. Oh, no lights on your palm tree? We also have maple leaves. You have maple leaves. Vanch, you're in Canada? We got ice near the house. Oh, you don't have a pool, but you can get a I'm thinking about getting one of those Coleman spa, the inflatable spa. It's a Coleman. When I was just over in Kingman recently with my mama. My friend, we were staying with a friend. I was staying with a friend, and in his backyard, I was like looking at the backyard. He always has beautiful flowers. Anyways, I spotted a spa, and I'm like, "You dirty dog, you got a spa?" And I went and looked at it, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a Coleman." I'm like, "What? Are you kidding me?" And I like went and tested it to see the quality. It was very sturdy, awesome. I want one. I want one because you can heat it. And that's nice. I would put some lights around it. We would have our lives in the spa. That'd be so much fun. And then I would pop out the bubbly, and we would have bubbly in the spa. Some champagne. Okay, it's not that bad. It's warming up fast, thankfully. What is Trap Master? That's sweet of you. I don't know what I would even do in a live stream. Nancy, you can find a bunch of things to do. 25% tariffs allowed here. Uh-oh. We're talking tariffs. We also have maple leaves. You got maple syrups too, Vanch. I know somebody who is from Canada that lives here, and her family grew up. She's comes from, I think it's this third generation of maple leafing, maple syrups. We'd I'm a friendly person. What do you mean? Oh, okay, that's what Wita means. Roger Blair, I've got a Coleman camp stove for emergencies in case the power goes out. Heck yeah, Roger. Yeah, we got two. We got this one, propane. We got a little bit of wood if we need to burn something. Plus, we got furniture. we got all the planters and we got all kinds of. We got trees we can cut down. And some furniture. If you got a wooden chair, there's some wood. Guess I meant ice garden. Okay, ice sculpture. Ice sculpture, not me though. The closest thing I've made is ice candle holders. Neat. I've got a. Jumpy says hello, Vanch. Ice candle holders. That sounds neat. You just fashioned them out of the snow. You put a little votive inside, little tea light candle. That would be cool. You can do some creative things in snow, I think. I watched a video where this guy, oh my God. So he built a whole igloo house. He used a chainsaw and he cut into a lake that was freezing over. So every day it would have a new layer of, God, that was some thick ice. How many inches did he say? Did he say? I can't remember. But he was literally pulling out big blocks of ice out of this lake, and then he was putting them on the bank. And then every day he would be put more and more, and he started building this igloo. He made a 2-story igloo little house, and he made stairs. He made stairs up to the top level, to the top room where he had a little stove. He had a little stove on the top level. He had a hole up in the window on the top, and where the heat pipe went out. And the darn thing held up. The darn thing held up in the winter amazingly. This was one guy that did this. And I don't know, that's a lot of work, and I'd be like, he had some passion for that. He was really determined to build this igloo house. That was crazy. Nancy says, Vanch, I will never forget you. I've got some propane heaters for winter time if the power goes out. Yeah, Roger. That's pretty smart. I have a star-shaped mold, and you just fill it and leave outside, and it freezes. It's very thick. But oh my God, how cool is that? Sounds so cool, Knight Rider. That sounds so cool. You just fill it and leave outside. It freezes. Aww. That sounds so neat. And the glow, the fire glow on the snow. It's a beautiful ambience. There's my hubby. There's my hubby. What's he doing? He's doing something. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? He's doing something. What's he doing? What are you doing with those? What's he doing with those twos? Where are you going with those twos? Unbelievable. What are you doing with those? Maybe he's trying to make me feel bad. What are you doing with those twos? He might be getting ready to spank me. Babe, we don't do that anymore. That lady works real hard to clean that. Oh my God. Oh, okay, I know what he's doing. He's adjusting the timer on the pool pump. I'm like, oh, is he doing them all? We have some citronella candles here. Look at how dirty they are. I bought these camping last summer, and I brought them home with me, and I put them out on the patio. They're all full of dust. He's Were you able to adjust it, babe? He's got selective hearing right now. What? That's just a what? Yeah, he likes to. I don't know if he does it on purpose or if he's really using the deaf card. The deaf card. The deaf card. You have just been given the deaf card. Mike. Uh-oh. Roger, shh. I hope it's okay. I'm also multitasking here, but listening in the background. Yes, of course. It's always fine, Ryder. You get your stuff done. Get your stuff done. I could go dust or do something. You guys wanna see my Oracle collection? I have so many cards. I went on this thing about Oracle cards, and I bought like, God, I don't know, I got like 15 decks. They're little cute ones though. I like them. But I don't use them. I bought them because the art was cute on them. They're like really cute little art. I could go on the treadmill. I should go on the treadmill. I did the bike for a little bit today. If I go on the treadmill, you guys can't make me laugh because it's hard to walk and laugh at the same time. I'll probably take off this hat because it's gonna get hot. But I have to go to the bathroom first. I'm gonna have to set you guys down somewhere. Sit you down. Want to look at the Flintstone house? This was the Flintstone house that I made. It's dark in here. Look. This is the little Flintstone house that I made of clay. This is my little Flintstone house. See? That's Barney and Wilma's house. Take us with you to the bathroom, Roger. Go to the bathroom, God. You just stay right there, mister. I'm gonna put it on mute, just in case. Okay, so this is our living room. I need to move the treadmill over here because this is where we had our Christmas tree, and we need to bring some light in here. So I'm just gonna open up the curtain a little bit. But, so let's turn this on. This is a cute little treadmill I found on Amazon. It's really compact and little. And, it's really small. Nice. You just, I'm just gonna set her here. And, so that's the couch I was on yesterday. That thing will lift you up out of your, will stand you up. I was having fun with that. So you can just press start and it does a countdown. And then I usually do like somewhere around there. And I start walking. And this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. So, okay, I'm gonna try not to fall. For some reason, I gotta check the wiring on this thing because the right side handle shocks me because I put it together. But it was only plugging in the handles. Like, I don't know. But the right side shocks me all the time. It's probably why I have a few wires loose. When I first came in, you were walking on it in your hat, and I was wondering with you. I was wondering if you were wondering what I was doing. That's why I came in laughing. Oh, I was on the bike. 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 Yeah, my hubby just got that bike because he wanted to start using it, and so I just jumped on it. But it's so awkward to get in it. It's not like a regular. It's weird. It's got these like bungee hand things. These bungee hand things, and these bungee hand things that you pull while you're riding. I was laughing. I was like, "What are these for? What do these do? What's this for?" So this comes with that clip that you're supposed to, ouch, you're supposed to clip onto yourself in case you, in case you can't turn the thing off, or you start falling off of it, and this red thing pulls, and it turns it off. So funny. So funny. Yeah, they're like little handles, and you're supposed to like pull them while you're. I don't know if you're supposed to like do that or I don't know. Oh, I just shocked. See, I just shocked myself. Ah, stop it. These little. I'll show you. I don't know what they're for. I've never seen them on a bike before. It's like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, don't sneeze. All right. I avoided sneezing. They were these bungee hand things. I don't know what the heck. I don't know. Is that loud? Is that too loud, the treadmill? Is it loud? Yeah, this is gonna get hot. This is gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot. So my hair's up in a bun. My head. My hat. Everybody's like, screw this, I ain't watching this crap. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do for dinner. I don't know. I'd say they're for working your arms out with. Yeah, probably. Probably. So that's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes. Okay, I don't want to bore you guys with that, too much of that. So, I think I'm going to end the live now. We could bounce on this ball. We could do some bouncing on this ball. we can bounce. Okay. Yeah, they probably are for working out. Want to see something I painted? Look. This used to be pure white. I put all the rhinestones on it. So, my sister gave this to me. It was all white, and she's like, "You want this?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, I want that." So I wanted his hair to have the effect of stars in the darkness of the shadows of his hair. So I put like glitter in there. So yeah, it was all white, and I painted him just pretty, and I put rhinestones around the base, and painted him. Thank you, John P. Bigfoot Brown Dwarf. Does it? No, it doesn't. That doesn't look like Brown Dwarf. Roger, what are you drinking? What are you drinking, Roger? Does that look like Brown Dwarf to you? I don't know. I guess to Roger it does. There's another one of my paintings. And there's another one of my paintings. I did that over last summer. And there's some more of my paintings. Well, it looks like Jesus. I thought it looked like Poseidon. So I thought it looked like Poseidon or Zeus, or just kind of cool. Just kind of cool stuff. I hope this ball doesn't pop. That wouldn't be fun. If it pops, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I know you will. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at me. Yeah, that's the thing I painted. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and see what's for dinner, and maybe if it's something fun, I'll go live and I'll show you. If it's something that's just not so fun, I won't. So we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Thanks, Roger and John P. and Nancy and Vench for hanging out and for watching. Los, nice to see you, Los. Good to see you. He's from Cockroach's channel. Dark Soldier, I didn't even see you pop in. Dark Soldiers is premiering stuff, so he's been playing movies all day. He's doing a movie marathon. So if you guys are in the mood for a movie, go to Dark Soldiers channel, or even Fever Dreams Animation. It has movies too. He's always playing movies. So either one or both, they're both good for movies. And Roger, thanks for hanging out. Knight Rider, I hope you get your stuff done. I hope you had a good time. We're just having fun on this. I need to put some air in this ball. Okay. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support. If you had some fun here, please push that like button. I would appreciate it. And let's eat. Let's go eat. Let's go cook. Bye.